Dreamscape presents We Are Not From Here by Jenny Torres Sanchez, narrated by Marisa Blake. Si no peleamos por los niños, ¿qué será de nosotros? If we don't fight for the children, what will become of us? Leela Downs. Prologue. When you live in a place like this, you're always planning your escape, even if you don't know where you'll go. Even if you stare out your kitchen window, looking for reasons to stay. You stare at the red Coca-Cola sign on the faded turquoise wall of Don Felicio's store that serves the coldest Coca-Colas you've ever tasted. The gauzy orange of the earth, both on the ground and swirling in the air, that has seeped into every one of your happiest memories. The green palms of the tree you climbed one time to pick and crack the ripest coconut that held the sweetest water you gave your mother. And the deep blue of the sky you tell yourself is only this blue here. You can look at all this and still be planning your escape. Because you've also seen how blood turns brown as it seeps into concrete, as it mixes with dirt and the excrements and innards of leaking dead bodies. You've stared at those dark places with your friends on the way to school, the places people have died, the places they disappeared from, the places they reappeared one morning months later, sometimes alive, sometimes dead, but mostly in fragments. You've watched dogs piss in those places, on those bodies that once cried with life. You plan your escape because no matter how much color there is, or how much color you make yourself see, you've watched every beautiful thing disappear from here, made murky by night and darkness and shadow. You plan your escape because you've seen your world turn black. You plan your escape, but you're never really ready to go. Part 1. Mi tierra, my land. Pulga. Mama tells me I have an artist's heart. She told me this ever since I can remember, usually out of nowhere. I'll feel her gaze on me, and I'll look over at her and she'll say, "You have an artist's heart, Pulga." I didn't know what she meant when I was younger, but I didn't care, because she always smiled with this kind of smile that was happy and proud and sad, all at the same time. And it made me feel like this thing, this artist's heart she was talking about, was something big. When she first said this, I pictured myself with a little mustache and beret like Tom and Jerry wear in the cartoons when they whip up a masterpiece in, no kidding, 5 seconds flat, before they're chased by each other, or that bulldog or a broom. 5 seconds, that kind of illusion probably isn't good for little kids. But then again, getting chased is life, right? So maybe those cartoons did teach me something. Anyway, the truth is, that's not the kind of artist I want to be. I want to be the kind of artist my father was, a musician who made cool-ass music and dreamed big dreams. Maybe that's what having an artist's heart means, dreaming. Or maybe it means seeing color in the world, noticing and searching for it everywhere, in everything, because the world can be such a dark place. Or maybe it means you feel things you wish you didn't. Maybe it means that when you see blood on concrete, you can't stop wondering who it belonged to. Maybe it means a part of you wants to cry and run. All I know is an artist's heart is the worst kind of thing to have around here. An artist's heart doesn't help you survive. It makes you soft, breaks you from the inside out, little by little. I don't want to be broken. I don't want to be in pieces. There's too much of that around us already. What I need is a heart of steel, a heart that is cold and hard and numb to the thorny pricks of pain, the slashes of tragedy. Chico flicks something at my face, and I shoot a tiny piece of tortilla back at him, straight into his eye. He rubs at it and laughs. He's sitting across the table from me, wearing his stupid powder blue shirt again, when we hear Mama's cell phone ring. "Man, don't you have any other shirts? That tiny thing barely fits you. You look like a damn